go to? What is your mission?
James Kenneth, Sergeant U.S. Army, serial number Romeo Alpha 46.
No! Tell me or you die!
James Kenneth, Sergeant U.S. Army, serial...
Tell me now!
Không nói cái gì đâu. Giết nó đi. Kết thúc việc này thôi.
Sarge, do me a favor, cowboy.
Sarge! Câm miệng đi! Tiếp theo là mày!
I'm very sorry. Your friend.
Nó đã lệnh hậu
I'm so sorry.
Sao chúng tôi là giữ tư nhân?
How in the hell are we
Chúng ta
gonna
không
get
có
out
thời
of here?
gian chuyển vỏ băng này.
Chúng ta lên làm gì với cái xác của nó?
Phải kéo não vào gần.
Do you know what they're
Để báo
saying
ông thật
now?
nó.
Anh đi mà làm.
There is a big panther in the area.
Tôi đã xử tên cướp.
They want to drag your friend into the jungle and leave him.
Kéo nó đến đây.
I'm sorry.
Anh đi mà giải quyết cái xác sơ giấy của nó đi.
Nhưng anh biết không, tôi sẽ để nó ở đây. Tối nay thì báo sẽ đến ăn thịt nó. Đủ lời.
Nói nữa rồi đây. Hãy xem coi trực thăng đã ngưng cháy chưa.
Your helicopter is close
Ta
by.
sẽ xử nó sao?
It was burning too much
Nó sẽ
when
đỡ.
they found you.
Thả nó đi. Xong
Now,
chúng ta bỏ
we're
đi.
talking about that.
Tôi chừng!
Fighters! They're ours!
Chúng nó đang tấn công à?
Tôi không biết. Chúng đó rồi. Chúng có nhìn thấy chúng ta không?
Tôi không nghĩ như vậy đâu. Chúng đang đi tìm chị.
Oh, shit.
Ending at that note, welcome to Far Cry 5. This is supposed to be a gameplay trailer for people who are trying to figure out whether or not to buy or play the game. In order to not spoil the game, I am doing this in the DLC Hours of Darkness, in which you are an American GI in Vietnam. Throughout a sizable portion of Far Cry 5, you will need to liberate outposts, or camps in this case, in order to further liberate the rest of Vietnam or Montana, where the actual game takes place. Now, with these outposts or camps, there are usually two ways you can play it. Either stealthily, like I am going to try to attempt, or loud and proud.
Tôi nghĩ chúng ta đang gặp rắc rối lớn ở đây.
Tôi sẽ không đi quá xa khỏi nơi ẩn nấp của nó anh.
Tôi đi đây! Đâm cho tôi!
Note that compared with other games, Far Cry 5 has a very quick TTK, time to kill, matching nearly what it would be like in real life. Now here's a proper full stealth run.
Chúng ta có rất nhiều việc để làm ở đây. Chúng ta nên bắt.
Giam giữ.
Help me get out of here, please. Thanks. This is for you.
Python 2-5 found one friendly POW. I got him out alive.
We're talking to a Navy fighter with a full bomb load. Take out that gun, and we'll pass him over to you.
course, I can't just show you a stealth run without showing you a proper, quote-unquote, loud and proud run.
Tôi nghe thấy hỏi.
Of course, locating all targets, making sure that I know where everyone is, and finding strategic locations to just spray. And that's what I like to see. Apparently not even 50 BMG can penetrate an anti-aircraft gun.
Firebase Echo, Python 2-5. This gun's out of action now.
Python 2-5, we check you killed that gun. Aerial recon is in the clear and they sent us new intel.
Far Cry 5, like most games, has a map displaying exactly where you are, in this case, Vietnam, and it also displays all the other locations by you, unique places to explore, as well as other information or intel you might have gathered from people just walking, storytelling, or notes that you found. Here is an example of an in-game note you might find. They carry information, maybe as the background of the wherever you are, or maybe information about a faction, information about a location, or maybe it's just a reminder to let the dog outside. An important part of Far Cry 5 is scavenging. How else are you going to find a new gun? Or how else are you going to find enough materials to build a medkit? Or make stuff for your gun? Or find money? Regardless, whatever you're trying to do, you probably need loot.
American GI, we know who you are.
Another part of Far Cry 5 is its wildlife. Behold what I see here. It appears to be a friendly bull. Friendly or not, animals do actually have a purpose. If you kill them, you can take their skin and sell them. Sometimes it can also get bait that you can use to attract predators that will kill your enemies. Hunting is probably the largest way and easiest way to make money at Far Cry. Unfortunately, not all animals are as friendly and dormant as those wolves were. Here we have one of those predators that I referenced earlier trying to kill me.
anh hùng của chúng ta đã bắn tác chuẩn và những trạm. Nhờ chiến công của chúng ta. Khu vực này.
Bọn Mỹ sẽ tiếp tục tìm kiếm. Tôi sẽ có mặt chuyện. Đi rồi.
Tôi đi lên.
Tôi sẽ trú ẩn trong hầm.
Rồi đi. Tôi đi chuyện đây. Cầm chân đại. Tiếp tục đi. Tôi thấy.
Python 2-5, an NVA commander has been eliminated.
Switching to semi-auto, as one would with an AKM, note the 3-round burst option that's present and doesn't exist for the AKM in real life.
Dũng cảm lên. Đừng có bỏ.
Có không đã. Nên giữ im lặng. Chuyện gì thế?
Well, it's been a nice half hour in Vietnam, but it's about time we do the gun review in Siberia, Russia. And here we are at the testing range. Behold my arsenal of guns. Now, this is not every gun in the game. I also have a collection of vehicles over there as well, and a bunch of ammo. I basically just picked out my favorite guns. And here we're starting off with, this is the Smith & Wesson modeled 629, I believe.
Makes you appreciate the little things, don't it?
Very clean. I see it one-taps rather hilariously. I see that the bullets that you put into the cylinder are all spent, which is kind of odd to be loading into a revolver, but that's literally the opposite of the problem in Black Ops Cold War. And here we have the classic M1911. Only 2 shots to kill. Well, I guess I didn't kill him, but Yeah, 2 shots to kill normally.
Can't keep me down.
8-round magazine, which would imply that there's one in the chambers, since the M1911 has a 7-round magazine by default. But when you empty the magazine entirely and insert it and cock it, you still have 8 rounds. So that's an issue right there. You have 1 extra round than you should. And here we have the Desert Eagle. I love this gun. This is my brother's favorite gun. 1 taps, which makes sense for this beautiful, thick hand cannon. I love the meaty click when you put in a new magazine. And beautifully, when you finish the whole magazine, the slide actually stays cocked back. In some old COD games and some other Far Cry games, once you actually empty the magazine, the gun would not remain cocked. It would only be cocked for the animation. Very clean P226. It's kind of an average pistol, to be honest. It almost won against the M9, but it was too expensive. And here we have what I think is a CZ527. But what's kind of weird is that the CZ527 was never offered in 308, and this is a 308 rifle, as you can obviously tell from the name and the bullets in the magazine, which are indeed 308. And the classic Vietnam War era M14. Although this isn't exactly Vietnam War era since it's polymer. I don't like how it's left-handed, otherwise it's pretty nice design. This looks like the M16A1, which normally is full auto and semi-auto only. But this has a 3-round burst option. Ha! Single tapped him. Long range, semi-auto. That's what I like to see. Ooh. Oh, I see. This is the VHS, which I like this rifle for one reason. It's a Croatian copy of the FAMAS G2, which is one of my favorite rifles of all time. That's the only reason I like this gun. And this is an AR-10, but it has a 223 magazine. Kind of odd. And also, whereas this gun should be semi-auto only, it also has 3-round burst and full auto. But, you know, I guess they just didn't want to design an entirely new gun for just a re-chambered AR-15, essentially. And this is the HTI, which is produced by Desert Tech. Very interesting, very powerful. I'm purposely missing my target because I'm testing the recoil sway. And of course it 1-taps, because it's 50 BMG. Ooh. COD fans should recognize this, because this is a GM6 Lynx, which was in Call of Duty Ghosts and Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I really like that rifle. It is a very nice reciprocating barrel. Now we have the famous SPAS 12, Italian semi-auto and pump-action shotgun. Kinda weird that the shotgun shells are blue, but I'm not gonna judge. I love how you just slam it in there, just high-five the gun while putting the shell in. This is an M249 SAW Para. Grabbing more ammo. And here we have the M60, which this looks like an M60 E4. Accurate fire rate and the belt disintegration is perfect. This right here is my little World War II collection. We've got the Luger P08, MG34, MP34, and the MP40. You guys actually already watched me shoot the MP40, so we're going to move on to the MP34, and I'll collect these and put them in my inventory to test all at once. The MG34 has a really weird grip on the side. And then the Luger P08, which is a pretty cool pistol. It's one of my favorite pistols that are cheaper than 9mm, which makes sense, since 9mm Luger basically belongs in that pistol. The MG34 is... This is an MG42. Did I say 34? This is 42. Don't know why they didn't do them with, like, a cylinder drum magazine as well as the belt. It works anyway. I mean, the MG34 or 42 were often deployed on the field with belts, or even, like, set up on stands with belts, as opposed to, like, drum magazines. But, the grip. Why is the grip there? I really like this submachine gun. This was actually the standard submachine gun of the Austrian army during World War II. What's the word? It is underrated. Yeah, it's underrated, because the MP34 is a really good gun. Compared to the MP40, because the MP40 is shown everywhere, the MP40 is not as good compared to the MP34. The MP34 is an excellent gun. In fact, it was so good that some nations even used it into the late 1970s. Now we should go ahead and hop in some of these cars I got laying out. So we're going to test out the civilian car first, just to show the difference. I expect the people who are like watching this haven't played Far Cry before, or Far Cry 5 specifically. If you have, then you kind of already understand the difference. But yeah, these cars, just nothing special. It's just a car. Really cool handling. You can sit in any of the seats, like when you're trying to get in. Really clean design. The mirrors say objects appear closer than they are, which really cool. Like really clean. Absolutely love this game. And I see it smash the table too. I'll go ahead and blow it up, because I mean, why not? This is taking a lot of bullets. Finally, it blew up. Anyway, go ahead and grab more ammo for my guns that I wasted Ammotron trying to blow that thing up, and we'll move on to another car. I'll pick this car. I believe this is a M2 Browning on top of it. Hey yo, buddy, get one tap. Oh, this is an M60, never mind. Still got one tap for this M60 NATO. Now this is an M2 Browning. This should eliminate that other car pretty quickly. Got destroyed immediately. dual M60 car. I don't actually use this much in actual Far Cry 5 gameplay, because you'll see in a moment. These M60s are incredibly inaccurate. It's quite literally a spray and pray. So if you don't pray, you're not going to hit your shots. Big boom. Nice, time to test out the helicopter. I'm not gonna fly the civilian one, because... Yeah, I'll fly the Viet Cong one. Because this is actually my favorite attack helicopter. It's very clean. It has flares, as well as a machine gun, rockets, and... The rockets, they spew out all at once. I'll show you once these flares go off, right here. The rockets just spray, and the machine gun is destructive as hell. Bye-bye. I did not think I would just land upright like that. I thought I was gonna fall. Anyway, I'm about to display... You can see you can literally sit anywhere in any of these vehicles. It's super cool. Partner to walk it like helicopter while I spray the Whoa, that's an interesting glitch with the helicopter blades. Probably because I was inside of it, so it like thought that it was going to take off, but it never did. This is a beautiful World War II aircraft. Gonna bomb all the other vehicles since I'm not gonna play other ones after this. Whoops. I guess that's the end of the video, because I'm not going to drive any of these, and you've kind of already seen me blow up things, so it would be pointless to sit here and spray at them for minutes. Hey, I discovered a new glitch. So if you don't have enough for a full belt on the MG34, this happens. That is gotta be one of the funniest glitches I've seen. I mean, it's not like that funny, but it's really odd and it's funny to look at. I just realized I never showed off the Beretta 92 FS during this gameplay. To be honest, the reason I skipped it is it's really one of my least favorite pistols. Let me show you when picking it up. I guess there's no extra animation, but yeah, I don't really like this pistol. It does look kind of cool in this game, though. This game has better textures and better model design than a lot of newer games like Black Ops Cold War. Like, look at the inside, you can see that it's empty. Beautiful. Anyway, bye, have a good time!